TD. He'll send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 40.
On second down, it's Dak. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Dak facing third and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Kill!
On fourth down, they snap it to Dak. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth. They wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
At the 14-yard line. It's a gain.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Again, it's Benson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
And that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Big ace.
It's a design run for Murray. And he will take it in himself. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action. Here's Dak. Now a shot here, deep middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, he overshoots him. Could have been a touchdown. Instead, just goes down as an incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
This time they stay on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he will score! Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Hey, kill. Yeah, baby. We go 40. 26.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Hey.
A run with Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Third and long.
Green.
They'll run. It's DeMercado.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Not enough. You said it, left, but not enough. You said it, really stuff, but not enough. Say you did it to myself, but not enough.
Hey, here we go. 26.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was brought down by
Lost
Josh
one
Sweat.
on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 19-yard line.
26.
He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
Luka Baker on the
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill. Hey, kill. 26.
Prescott from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
27. Go. Get out there. 26.
Prescott to throw it on fourth down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Is a turnover on down.
On first and 10, here's Benson. He's to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point now by Riley. He's got it. And the Cardinals are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Cowboys nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Hey, kill! Yeah, here we go! Like that.
On first and 10, Prescott. And that ball incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yeah! There we go!
Prescott. Now screen set up for Blue. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. It's fourth down coming up.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Fourth down. Here's Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Auburn, good with the extra point. Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. From the 39, here's a first and 10. On the ground, Benson begins the fourth quarter. And tough for the defenders as well to get leverage to get their hands on. Taken down after a gain of 4. From the 35, here's second and 6. On the zone read, a give to Benson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
And a Cardinal first down.
Now, Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he won't get away. Good opening tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Murray looking to throw. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
First down, Prescott. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We're going to 54. Why? Hey, kill. Hey, kill.
Prescott now. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
47. We're going to 47. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Why? 26.
To throw is Dak. That'll be caught by the running back, Davis. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
We're going to 54. Going to 54. Why? 47. We're going 46. 46. 46.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's taken in, and he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
47.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
2 yards on the pickup.
Second down and 8. They'll go right back to Connor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They were able to handle the elements. They're going to watch.